housewife, where we talk about financial savings, budgeting, family, and organization. If you're interested in any of those things, that's what this channel does. Hey, today I'm going to talk to you guys about my son's birthday. We had his party, his first year party on Sunday for under $50 total. And we had a crowd. We had about 50 to 60 people show up because we have a very big family. And $50 isn't a lot of money to consider cake, presents, plates, napkins, all of that sort of thing. So I'm going to show you guys how I did this on a budget. We had so many people there because in addition to my 1-year-old's birthday, we also had this little guy's blessing. So it was a busy day. And so I'm going to jump in, insert a few pictures so you can see my decor, see kind of what was going on with that, and tell you the numbers. Okay, so first of all, we only bought my son one gift, and the gift that we bought him was under $10. It was one of those Fisher Price pull and plays, or pull and says, you know, one of those things where you pull the little trigger down and it says different animal sounds. We bought him one of those. Is it called the See and Say? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. So we got him one of those, and the reason I only bought him one gift is because my husband and I are both the youngest of really large families. Actually, he's second youngest, but his sisters have already had all their kids, and his little brother, it'll be a while probably before he has kids. And so what that means is we have received a ton of hand-me-downs. And some of the items that we get are just so incredibly big that it doesn't make sense for us to just give them to our son when we get them, because I think they're more like birthday present gifts. So one of the things that we got from my siblings and from my husband's siblings is we got this darling rocking horse. And it's one of those where you push a button and it neighs and it moves its head and shakes its tail. And so that was really cute, and I thought that would make a really good birthday present. So we saved it for his birthday. Another item that we got was a Winnie the Pooh car that has all these little buttons on it. It's more like a ride-on car, that kind of like a beginner bike thing where your little child can kind of scoot around on it. And that was another big ticket item where I felt like if my husband and I, we just cleaned it up really good, there was no reason why we should go buy him extravagant gifts when we can make do with what we have. So something that really cut down cost on the birthday budget was just using what we were given, what we had. This would also be good. I mean, you could find these things if you just go to garage sales throughout the year, and that sort of thing. I think you can get those things fairly inexpensively and keep your costs down. Okay. Here are my expenses. So at the Dollar Tree, I spent $4 on 3 packs of bubbles. I'm really sorry, you can hear my son kind of screaming. In the background, he is supposed to be napping. It probably doesn't help that mom's talking, but we're gonna do it anyway. Anyway, I bought 3 packs of bubbles, and there was a point at the party where I had the other little kids blow bubbles too. We had 3 babies in our group, just because siblings have babies the same age as our babies, and so we put all of the babies, all 3 babies that are around 1 year old, in a circle, and the other kids all blew bubbles at them, and that was pretty fun. So I spent $4 on bubbles. I spent at the Dollar Tree, these are my Dollar Tree purchases, I spent $1 on my blue tablecloth. I did kind of like a fox theme, an orange and blue color scheme, and I spent $1 on my blue tablecloth. I spent $2 on the bows that I put on my son's high chair, and I will show you a picture of that. Those were at the Dollar Tree. They came in a 2-pack for $1. So I thought those were a fun way just to inexpensively kind of maybe make that area more festive. I'm just looking down at my paper if you are wondering what I'm doing, but yeah, I have a paper down here that tells me my prices. I spent $1 on 48 forks for the cake, and I spent $4 on 40 blue plates. Even though we had more than 40 people, I have a lot of people in my family who are off sugar or just for different reasons and eat cake. And so I figured 40 plates would be enough, and it was. So total at Dollar Tree, I spent $12.82. Now, when I initially went to Dollar Tree, I wanted to buy some orange like crepe paper where you can make those hanging, I guess it's tissue paper, where you can make those hanging balls that kind of hang down, but they didn't have any orange tissue paper, so I decided to go to Target. I didn't really go to Target with high hopes because Target is more expensive, and I was really trying to stay under $50. But when I went to Target, all of their orange birthday supplies were on clearance, and so I kind of went crazy at Target and took advantage of that. At Target, I spent $3.75 for 3 of those hanging orange tissue paper balls that you will see in my decor. And they were $1.25, and I figured, man, I could buy like the tissue paper for $1. I was looking at it for $1 at Dollar Tree, and then I would have spent all of that time and effort making them, and I splurged because they were $1.25 on that extra 25 cents and bought 3 of them. So I don't feel bad. I feel like that was okay. That was an okay purchase. They had orange balloons for $1 for a package of balloons that I bought. I also bought plates here. Now these are the plates you're going to see in the video. These were our orange and white polka dotted plates and our orange kind of striped plates. I spent $4 on plates. They were $1 each for a pack of 12. And originally I was just going to use the blue plates, but we also had a dinner that I took out of our food budget. The dinner wasn't that expensive because I did pulled pork, and I didn't include that in this video because it came out of my grocery budget. So my pulled pork cost $25 at Costco, and then I bought 3 packages of rolls, and the little rolls, and those were $15. So for $40, that was my main dish that I used to feed my family, and everybody else brought the sides like chips, coleslaw, pasta salads, all of those sorts of things. So we had the orange plates for the dinner, the blue plates for the cake. I spent $2 on napkins because they were 24 in a pack, and so I just spent $2 on those napkins instead of buying a lot of packs. I just bought those. I spent $4 for the orange hanging string that you see going across my mantle. That was on clearance. I think originally it was $12, and it was not worth the price. I can see why it was on clearance, because even on clearance, like, it was a shoestring and you had to tie the orange things on it. It turned out cute, but not $4 worth of cute. The package made it seem like it was going to be a lot cuter than it was. On my mantle, I also have those cute little, like hanging, I don't even know, they look like fans that go all the way around in a circle. Those I spent $6. They were $3 for a pack of 3, so like $1 each. And I spent $6 on those. And that made my total purchase at Target, $21.31. Oh, and I bought a 1 candle to put on the cake. For the food, I had, so at Smith's Marketplace, they had Capri Suns one day on sale for $1 a box. And so I bought like 10 boxes for $10. And for drinks, instead of having, to have a lot of different sodas and ice and cups out, I just did Capri Suns for everyone. So I had 4 boxes, and I had about like 40 plus drinks, and I pulled another box out, so I guess I spent $5 on that. And then I had a gift card for Costco. I was going to make a cake, and that total came to $47.61 for all of that. I was going to make a cake, but and use the remainder just for a few ingredients that I was missing for cake stuff. Like I needed powdered sugar, so like $2 or $3 left I was going to use for powdered sugar to make frosting for the cake. But I remembered that I had a Costco gift card from when I took back some stuff from my son's baby shower that I didn't want, and it had $40 on it. And so I bought a $18 cake with my Costco gift card because I figured, hey, it was going towards him anyway. Just to wrap it up, I had a few things on hand already. The plates at my son's high chair, and the stuff behind that was a little box that I got from Hallmark. It was just a birthday party box that I got a few years ago. I bought it for $15. It was originally $100, but it just had a birthday set in it, and that is where a birthday plate set in it, and then that is also where the happy birthday banner came from that you see in the photo of the decor, and that is where that came from. So all in total for my son's birthday, I spent $47.61. The majority went to decorations and plates and napkins and tablecloths and activities like the bubbles, and that is what I did for this birthday, and I hope this might have helped you out in a little ways. I would recommend that you shop sales and that you keep your budget low so that you can really stick to it. I could have spent more. My husband and I have the finances to spend more, but we really make it a goal to be frugal and to put that extra money towards paying off our mortgage and to becoming financially free. So have a good day. Thank you.